Please give me your opinion about the following method of transforming sentences from active voice to passive voice. The method uses just the helping verbs. Voice refers to the verb in a sentence. A sentence is said to be an active voice if the subject does some action, as in John kicks the football. The subject John acts, he kicks the football. A sentence is said to be in passive voice if the subject is acted upon or is passive while the action is done to it, as in the football is kicked by John. The subject, the football, is acted upon. It is passive. It is kicked by John. The verb can be in any of the 12 tenses, the 4 forms of the present tense: the simple present, the present continuous, the present perfect, and the present perfect continuous. Similarly, the past tense has the 4 forms: the simple past, the past continuous, the past perfect, the past perfect continuous. The future tense also has 4 forms: the simple future, the future continuous, the future perfect, and the future perfect continuous. So we have to keep in mind the tense of the verb when we change from active voice to passive voice. Now we know that verbs also have 4 forms: the present tense form, the past tense form, and the present participle and the past participle forms. For example, the verb sit has the 4 forms: sit, sat, sitting, and sat. The verb hide has the 4 forms: hide, hid, hiding, and hidden. We form the continuous and perfect tenses using the present and past participles. Similarly, the helping or auxiliary verbs also have 4 forms. The helping verbs are to be, is, am, are, was, were, and being and been. Of these, is, am, and are present tense forms, whereas was and were are the past tense forms. Being is the present participle and been is the past participle form. Of the forms of to have, has, had, and having, have and has are present tense forms, and had is the past tense and also the past participle form. Having is the present participle. The participle forms are used in forming the passive of sentences in the continuous and perfect tense forms. Let us look at the structure of the tenses in a few illustrative sentences. He kicks the football. He does his homework. I kick the football. In these sentences, the verb is in the present tense. It is seen that the structure is verb plus s. I am watching TV. He is watching TV. They are watching TV, in which the verb is in the present continuous tense. It is seen that the structure of the present continuous is am, our plus verb plusing, our plus verb plus. I have watched TV. He has spoken to the teacher. In these sentences, the verb is in the present perfect tense, and its general structure is has, have plus past participle. By changing the helping verbs in the continuous and perfect forms to their corresponding past tense forms, we get the corresponding past tense forms, the past continuous and the past perfect, as in I was watching TV, he was watching TV, they were watching TV for the past continuous, and I had watched TV and he had watched TV for the past perfect. The structure of the past continuous is, was, were plus verb plusing, and the structure of the past perfect is, had plus past participle. It is seen that the ing form of the verbs is necessary for the continuous forms, and the past participle is necessary to form the perfect tense forms. The rules for changing a sentence from active to passive are: we have to interchange the subject and object when we change a sentence from active voice into passive voice. We know that the verb in passive sentences has the general structure: be plus past participle. Let us again look at sentence 1 above. John kicks the football. The verb kicks is in the present tense. In the passive, the verb has the general structure be plus past participle, i.e., is plus kicked. Let us change the verb in sentence to past tense as John kicked the football. In the passive, it becomes the football was kicked by John, where the verb is in the be plus past participle form. The following sentences are in active voice. John is kicking the footballs. John was kicking the footballs. John has kicked the footballs. In the passive, these become the footballs are being kicked by John. The footballs were being kicked by John. The footballs have been kicked by John. Thus, we see that we can change from active to passive using the helping verbs. We can do likewise for the remaining tenses too, keeping in mind the structure of those tenses.